Saltviga House by Kolman Boye architects in Norway. The Saltviga House is a recreational home built out of oak and Douglas offcuts from Dinesen's floor production. The house blends subtly into the boreal forest on the Norwegian southeastern coastline, adapting to the particulars of the local landscape. By combining ennobled timber scraps with a reassessment of historical building vocabularies, the Saltviga House employs an updated architectural language of resource efficiency. In our recent projects and in our teaching and research, we have come across Dinesen materials as both the traditional floors and as scrap, a leftover, an offcut from the production of made-to-measure floors. Making and thinking with these leftovers from the production gave rise to the notion of making a building of them, as a sympathetic way of using and ennobling scrap materials that would otherwise have been used as firewood. Besides being beautiful, the offcuts are low in embodied carbon and could offer an alternative to more commonly used and more carbon-intensive materials. The idea of using the leftovers for a house was developed in a combined strategy of sorting representative palettes of material from the production to classify size, quantity, and quality, as well as through the building of several 1:1 mock-ups, researching stacking and layering combinations together with technical properties and experiential effects. Differing from traditional split wooden shingles used in Norway, the research into these sawn timber planks resulted in a straightforward yet complex approach that required traditional material knowledge, as well as a considerable process development to make it work in a timely and economical fashion. The production and assembly of the timber elements for the building drew on the collective knowledge of the involved carpenters, joiners, and suppliers. In the production, each of the 12,000 plus individual oak offcuts from Dinesen's floor production was pre-cut to size, with minimal waste, pre-drilled, and pre-treated with tar at our carpentry before being transported to the site. In the assembly of the facade on site, each individual oak element required precise handling and 20,000 plus stainless steel screws for fastening, reinforcing the robust, assembled, and layered character of the cladding. The resulting building negotiates a landscape of rocks, lichen, ferns, conifers, and deciduous trees on a bluff facing the Sea of Skagerrak on the southeastern coast of Norway. Avoiding reshaping the terrain, the building is meticulously adapted to the northeast sloping ground, forming 3 volumes that are situated on 5 different levels. Outside, the 3 volumes create 2 distinct spaces separated by an openable wind barrier, a courtyard towards the forest that is protected from the wind, and an open deck towards the sea, which holds views through an existing pruned window band in the conifers. Inside, each space has a distinct volume and ceiling height, with the central hallway giving clear views through the whole house and the windows, stretching the full length of the facade towards the sea, bringing unity and coherence to the different levels. Where the exterior oak cladding will turn silvery gray over time and blend in with the slate and granite landscape, the interior Douglas cladding is kept in a slightly warmer, whitish hue, balanced by the neutral screed floors.